At this time of year, you start having those conversations, but without a definitive number, it makes it a little bit harder. So hopefully that number will come through so we can give not only the clubs but the players some real clarity on the ability to move forward.
So Carlton coach David Teague wanting answers from the AFL, but Kane, I suggest he just looks a little closer to home for the answers.
Well, he might need to, TJ, and a few of these players we're going to look at have some currency. It's just which ones Carlton want to keep. They're too tall forward of the ball. Now, Levi Casbold at above 30 years of age, not much currency there, so you keep him as a soldier at the club. Mitch McGovern, once again, no one's going to match the contract he's on at Carlton, so unfortunately, as much as he's underdelivered, he's going to have to stay. So the other three do have currency, particularly Charlie Curnow. But I wouldn't be trading any of these guys. I just think they're three that could come back to bite you seriously. So I think they've rebuilt the list enough. I think they've had enough elite talent come through, enough draft picks. I'd be going, as Lloyd alluded to earlier on in the show, with a midfielder and trying to do it that way. But I wouldn't be giving up Charlie Curnow because I saw him dominate and kick 7 last year off limited preparation. He is one player that could really come back to bite you. And the others, well, how much currency do they really have, Lordo?
But Kane, you've got to give something to get something at times. So how do they go about getting
draft picks?
Yeah, draft picks. Not sure Paddy Cripps needs draft picks. Oh, haven't they had enough of those? Isn't it about getting a player around the 23, 24 years of age that can come in and bolster that midfield?
Yeah, no, sorry, I meant you give up their first-round draft pick to get something, not get in more draft picks. So out of those ones, I haven't seen enough of DeConning play, and I don't know what currency he would have other than an early second-round pick, Lordo. So would you trade Mackay or Curnow?
Mackay would be the one if something came up. I remember Shannon Grant and Wayne Swass were two players. It was a great trade for both teams, and at times I think Carlton, they won't do it. I don't think they'll do it, but I think to get someone like a Josh Kelly through the door, I'd consider a Harry Mackay if that's what it took.
Carlton supporters have been patient. It's been a long, long rebuild road.